Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. This is August 17th, 2020. And I guess fall is coming because it's not 9 o'clock and it's 7:42 in the... Whoa, sorry. It's 7:42. Let me see, okay. You know what? I gotta get my stand for... I'm not gonna do that. For my phone or... I don't know where it is. I have to find a lot of things. Anyway, all that being said, I am Rosie Rosette 2020. Boom. And I just want to talk about some things today. Well, just one for this video. One one subject in particular, and it's friendship. It's friendship, professionalism, and the clapback. And the clapback. And I guess the apology. The apology. And I don't know. So this is my third video on this subject. I don't know neither person regarding Gio and T.S. Madison. She came back today. Excuse me. She came back today, and from I guess she's making a movie or a TV show. She's making something or whatever. She was in L.A. or whatever. So when all what was happening with Armand Wiggins and Gio, on the call, and she called in, but she didn't talk to Gio and Armand. He was kind of in his feelings about some of the thing. And then, what was his name? Oliver called in. You guys excuse this wig, but it's Monday, okay? So just bear with me. Anyway, although I think it's kind of cute. Anyway, so I don't know if I put this on the other video because this is my third video on this subject. But I was like, Gio, he seems familiar. I was like, what is it? What is it? And I was like, let me look up his sign. He's a Cancer. I'm a Cancer. I'm going to tell you something about Cancers. I'm going to tell you something about Cancers. I'm going to tell you something about Cancers. We are probably the most loyal people on earth. We are. We are. Loyalty is almost but not everything to us. Everything. Um, we don't particularly need a lot of people around us. But the people who are around us, who we have in our circle, because a lot of times, cancers, we have small circles. I can't speak for all cancers, but there's a lot of us. Who else is a cancer? I think Wendy Williams is also a cancer. Um, we, I think that's why her and Kevin, um, I think that's why she was so hurt. But we're not talking about Wendy Williams. Let's talk about cancer. We really pride ourselves on being loyal. Really do. We really do. I put on, Facebook today. I'm still holding water from for enemies that I would not even speak to today. Still holding water. Holding water. Enemies, family members, stuff that I know, I just exes. I just won't tell. I won't tell. I won't. I can't. Let me close this window. I can't. I can't. Loyalty to me is everything. If you break my loyalty, there's nothing that I can do for you. And I try to tell my son, don't tell my business. I mean, you can tell whatever, but don't tell, don't I don't want to hear you, you know, I don't want whatever I'm telling you to come back to me or my situation. And he, understand, but I'm the same way. I've had so many friends or associates, um, for whatever reason, either tell secrets or lies in the form of jealousy. What they got to be jealous of, I don't know. I mean, I wear a cheap wig, makeup, I'm big as a house. I ain't got no money. What are you guys jealous of? My confidence? My hustle? Like, I ain't got no hustle. I ain't got nothing. But, back to Gio. So I was like, oh, honey, this man is really hurt. And then, okay, so Maddie. So today, Maddie came back. Okay, let's go back to the Armand, the phone call. So Madison called in, and she gave her side, and everyone was like, Maddie, you, let me move over here because they were like, Maddie, you need to either apologize to Gio, not everyone, but a few of us, or hear him out. She wouldn't do it. She wouldn't do it. And I even, commented something. If you don't get your, and I wasn't being derogatory. I was giving it to her the same way she dishes it out. I could see her saying, get your whatever cheap ass wig or whatever. I wouldn't be offended by Maddie saying that to me, even though I've never met her. But I know if she said that, and I'm kind of the same way. I don't really say much about people, but when I do, if you get my attention, you can best believe whatever I say, it's genuine. Um, I don't, there's this post on Facebook today. I'll bring it up. I don't kiss, but not, the sexual kind. I'm just not a butt kisser. If 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 you think if you think that okay, this one right here. Look, I don't kiss. If we ain't never gotta speak again. That goes for anybody. Can you let me just see? I didn't want to put that. Okay, you guys see that? I guess you can't see it because it's flipped around. Anyway, if you would know the list of people that I don't associate with, you probably would think less of me, but I don't care. I don't care. This is my life. And if you want to bring drama or be derogatory or condescending or feel that, I have to give in order for your attention or whatever, no. The only person I that would affect me is that young man in there. And other than that, no. I'm an only child. Okay, I'm a loner. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love people, but and I'm a people person, but people are very vile and vicious and jealous and envious and everything. So I can understand. I can understand both sides, but knowing that Geo is a cancer and he's had issues with his father, which I can deeply understand. You don't under Please believe me. So I see Geo's hurt. I see Geo's hurt. He wasn't worried about the money. Or I mean, to the point where, because if that's the case, he would have left a long time ago. He wanted the best for Maddie. You know what I'm saying? And whatever hate or torment or whatever she said or whatever went down, he was there for her because he wanted the best. He wanted her to go up where she is now. Now, Maddie, you guys know I love me some T.S. Madison. Woo! You know I love T.S. Madison. You know I love Funky Doniva. You know I love Tasha K. You know I love the Shay Show. I like I love 5A. Well, I love Armand Wiggins. Who else? I love Sean Bradley. I mean, these are different sectors. I love uh, Time the Infamous. Oh, I love her. Who else do I love? I think those. Oh, I love Glamour Stay, and I love that other one. The other one with with her boyfriend who just shaved off her hair. Oh, I think she's so gorgeous. Um, and then there's another one. There's another one that I love. There's a lot. So we got makeup, beef sector, whatever. This is the YouTube things. These are people that. Oh, I'm starting to like Nicole Tyler. I am. Mhm. And I kind of like Wiley. Ooh, that Wiley is a mess. But anyway. Oh, and Michelle AT Alien. Yeah. Listen. Don't come after me of who I like. You don't listen if y'all want to get red. Don't. No. I'm trying to be a nice, older young lady, old lady. So please don't have me bring out that sailor. Okay. Anyway, so I like who I like. All right. I don't switch my stripes for anyone. Not for a job. Not for a relationship. For nothing. Maybe I would for my health and for my son, but other than that, no. You can't tamper with that. Then that's the only thing. You can't give me, well, you can give me more money, but I'm not faking phony. Okay. Anyway, so now Maddie, all you had to do was let that man speak. He was very. Now he was professional when he spoke with Armand in his vernacular. Um, you know, what he said about you, Maddie, I'm still stick with it. No, he wasn't professional. And that's not how managers do. And, he may not ever get another job managing. Now he may get other things or whatever, but as far as managing, and if you guys do get back together, well, he's already said whatever he said now. Whatever. I don't understand why he brought Miss Mary into it. That's low. You don't bring parents or children. Now anybody else, this is a plethora of people that he could have attacked or brought up. Now, but I'm a Cancer. We're very sensitive and emotional people. We're probably the most emotional people on earth. We're very, very loyal, but when that light flicks, when you switch that light, or when we flip to the other side, we're almost like Geminis. But Geminis are really bipolar. They're like boom, boom. Cancers, we're nurture. We love hard. We love. Now, see, I don't know if Gio was in love with you. I don't know. Not like in a sexual way, but just he wanted you to succeed, and that's a whole nother story. But Cancers, we love hard. We love hard, and we're loyal. If you can get a Cancer, a good one, um, ooh, they'll love you like no one others. You can ask any of my boyfriends, ex-boyfriends. I'm sorry. That's why they keep coming back. Like, no, no, no. What you had, I gave, and I gave my all. I gave my all. If I walk away from someone, it's just not a good thing. So, again, I can understand why Gio was unprofessional. Do I agree with it? No. Do I understand him? Yes. Yes. I'm a Cancer. I've been in that predicament. I still don't, there's people who are very close to me half blood wise. I will never, I won't say ever. I have so much water I've held. But yet, they have destroyed my character for no reason whatsoever. Because, well, yeah, jealousy, envy, what I don't know. But people will tell me, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah." They told me how you were. You know, Someone say, "Oh yeah, we know you don't like a certain type of people." Whoa, whoa, whoa! Wait a minute. Did you hear that come out of my mouth? No, you heard that from what other people have told you about me. I've multiple times people have said, "You're not like what people say about you." Really? Really? Well, you know what? I don't blame other people. That's on you. Because if you judge me by what other people say, you know how people always say, do your research. That's why I don't like dealing with people who want to tell me everyone's business. Because if you do that to them, oh, it's one thing if it's the truth, but it's another if it's a lie. But if you do that to them, you'll do that to me. So I'm ashamed of what Gio said about Maddie. I'm very ashamed, even though I don't know Maddie nor Gio. But I'm ashamed because, for one, that was a business relationship and also a friendship of 7 years. And, he was there for her, and helped her build. Now, there's going to be issues with everyone, but to have that relationship destroyed, not that it hurt her, but it hurt them. It hurt them. She'll get over it. Gio, I don't know, because Maddie, all you had to do was call in and just listen. And for you to have said, you know what, Gio, I'm sorry if I hurt you. Let's take this offline and see how we can make it better. That's what grown people do. That's what grown people do. It was so obvious that this man, Gio, was hurt. And that's what we do. We're loyal to a point, but boy, oh my God, you don't want to deal with a cancer who has been wrong. And I've been with people. I've been around people, powerful, rich, whatever, who want to jab you and, destroy your mental or your physical or your character just because, so that they can stay on top, so that they can be of importance or entitled or, the shining star. I've done, oh my God. I would say about 50% of my family on both sides. On both sides. Oh, honey. Oh. Let me tell. Ooh, girl. Mm. For whatever reason. For whatever reason. For whatever. See, because I'm not faking her. I'm not phony. What comes up comes out. So, however, you want to portray your character, if I come around, I'm going to display the truth. Okay, so that fantasy or, whatever you're alluding to be around everyone else, when I come around, some truth is going to come out. What? Oh, no, no. So maybe that's another reason why people want to, stay away. I'll just say it like that. But Gio, dude, you were wrong for this. I understand, but you were wrong. Maddie, you were wrong too. You were wrong because you should have called back. And again, that was a punk move. That was a punk move. I'm not talking about the gay punk move. I'm talking about just, it was just a punk move. I mean, maybe you were, heading off to LA or on the plane or something like that. But still, and what you were saying today, I mean, yeah, that was your clapback, but it was weak. It was weak, even if, what he said was lies, whatever. The grown professional thing to do would have been to call him, record it, both of you guys could have did it live, or called him privately or online, like, on the internet, like he wanted, whatever, and talked it out. Just you and him. Or you should have, when, Armand was on there, on his show, whatever, you should, listen, it wouldn't have cost you anything. You still have the movie or the show, whatever, people would have still been attentive to you afterwards. Actually would have made you look better. Not that you look bad now, well, you kind of do, but it would have even made you look much better. But, listen, I can't call it because there's still people who I should hear them out. I'm not going to say call them because you ain't going to get no phone calls from me unless you're on your deathbed. But, I don't know. It just hurts. I don't like to see black people at odds. I don't. That's why I don't really get into that beef sector. You hear them talking. Well, blah blah said this and blah blah said. Well, who does she think she is? And blah blah said this and blah. It's like we got a pandemic going on. And although it is, entertainment or whatever, it's nice to hear when when you doing your hair or your makeup or you just, trying to fall asleep. But, I'm just like, people are kind of nutty or whatever. But this right here is a professional relationship. And, Maddie is going somewhere. She's a star, representing the community and everything, which I love my transgenders. Um, I love all people, but you know, I just really like her, and although I did not like Gio, and I may still don't like Gio, I understand him. I understand why he did what he did. And you know what? I'm not taking anything from anybody. I honestly hope that, they can come together again. I still think that Manny needs to break him off a little, but hey, it's not my money. Listen, it's not my money. But, if I ever do make it in whatever, um, I want to make sure that people are not paid more than me, but, paid something that they can survive off of. I don't have any money, but when I do, I'm not going to hold on and see other people starving. I mean, look, if I'm going on a trip, you on your own. I remember my cousin called me, for a PG&E bill. I was like, "Ooh, honey, you called at the wrong time," because I think the next day, or 5 days, after that, I was going on a 30-year, not a 30-day trip to Europe or whatever. And honey, you can't, well, you really can't get no money from me. But if I'm going traveling, honey, every single penny is accounted for. And I understand that Maddie's frugal, and she needs to be. She needs to be because she has a lot of outsourcing that she has to pay for. That's all on her. She doesn't have a trust fund. You know, um, no, that's her empire. Although Gio helped her with whatever, but that's her empire. She has to pay people. She has to keep that house up. She has to pay for that new BMW. She has to take care of Miss Mary. She buys the food. When they were all in New Orleans, guess who paid for the hotels? The food. Remember when they were walking around? I don't know why they didn't know where to go to eat, but that's a whole nother thing. Um, Excuse me. Maddie has to pay for all of that. So she has to watch her dimes and quarters and pennies or whatever. She's a hustler. But look at what she's acquiring. Look at where she's going. If she, had all of the, latest bags and spending $1,500 for shoes and, you know, $1,500 for hair, whatever, she wouldn't have all of that. So I'm happy that she's frugal. My son is frugal. But he keeps me. He can come go put that one right there. No. He watches every single penny, but he has. So that's it. I hope that because this is no it's no biggie. You know, no one got killed or kidnapped. Um, no, I mean it's just a misunderstanding. Someone was taken for granted. I think someone was underpaid, but it's always darkest before the dawn. Do I think Maddie should bring Gio back? Yes, I do. I do. I honestly do. He he showed you and he paid his way. He gave you his loyalty. Will they ever? I don't know. I hope so. You know, people go through things. All right, it's okay. It's no biggie. Like I said, ain't nobody dead or whatever. I think that he needs to speak to Maddie. I think he needs to apologize to Miss Mary. Um, I think Gio needs to apologize to Maddie. Well, first, spill out how he feels. Then I think that he should apologize for spreading such information. I'm not going to say nonsense. I do think that Maddie needs to apologize to Gio and break him off a little. And then let's cut it or mend it or whatever. But you guys have to stop this. This is very shameful. And this is not how we need to get down. No. Okay, you guys, I think I've said enough. And the sun is gone. Okay, bye.